I love the fact that I have the independence and control in what I can do with my professional and personal life.
Ask Mandeep Sodhi what makes him a good entrepreneur, and he'll tell you it's his passion to keep challenging himself.
You know, you have to be aggressive. I've always taken risk. I've always been aggressive in my life, and really gone out and put myself and tried things at times instead of thinking about them. You know, if I think it's a good idea, I've usually taken the risk to go ahead and do it.
Whether he's skiing with his wife in Aspen, taking a road trip to Mount Rushmore with a few buddies back in college, or traveling with his family, Mandeep's adventurous spirit has taken him around the world. But no matter where he goes, he feels most at home here in Minnesota.
I've had this wonderful opportunity, which I'm really grateful and thankful for the state of Minnesota and the people, that they have given me love and kindness and really the opportunity to, you know, education, and then go on to work. I've worked at Northwest Airlines. I've worked at local consulting firms like Deloitte and Accenture, and then start my own business and really prosper.
Maybe Mandeep was always destined to be an entrepreneur. He was born into a long line of business owners. In fact, his grandfather was one of the largest contractors in British India before World War II. And his father also owned a successful construction business in New Delhi. But when he was in the 11th grade, Mandeep, along with his father, mother, and sister, moved to Minnesota, where he quickly suffered from culture shock.
I had facial hair, didn't look anything like the kids in school, and the sports I played, I was an athlete in India. You know, I played field hockey at a very high level, at a national level. Had an opportunity to play for the country. I played cricket, which I still play, but wasn't football and it wasn't baseball.
That facial hair followed him to the University of Minnesota, where, in addition to his studies, he indulged his love of muscle cars and Carol Alt. But even then, he knew he wanted to own his own business. So while he was still in college, he opened what was then an exciting new concept, a 1-hour photo shop with his dad.
And there were maybe a handful of 1-hour photos. So because photography being our hobby and looked like a very clean business and looked like a fun type of a business to do, that's the road I took.
After graduation, Mandeep went to work for Northwest Airlines, where he helped implement the company's automated baggage handling system. And after the big box stores took the lion's share of photo processing, he and his father opened one of the most popular Indian restaurants in the state.
I feel that in Minnesota, we introduced the Indian cuisine. You know, people drove from Duluth and Wisconsin and Rochester to come and eat at our place.
For most of the 90s, Mandeep worked as a consultant for Anderson Consulting and Deloitte & Touche while earning his MBA, until a family emergency forced him to change his priorities, and he decided to strike out on his own.
We had a you can say, life-change event in my family. My wife had a miscarriage. And I was on the road. I was working in Chicago at State Farm. And it was very hard for me to get back, client commitments and otherwise. And I felt that I needed to make a change, and change of a little bit of lifestyle as well, a little bit more balance. I want to introduce you to Kelly Worth. Kelly's managing our sales for Select Source International.
So in 1999, he started Select Source International, helping clients like Cargill, Medtronic, and Abbott Northwestern use new technology like the internet to maximize their business.
Hey, Rob, come over here and show them your equipment, your world.
Over the years, the company has gotten numerous awards.
Apollo Ono and my wife, we received this award in Los Angeles last year, and Lisa and I were honored, and we went down there to receive this award. It was a top 50 Asian-owned company.
And grown to more than 150 employees in the U.S., India, and the U.K.
We provide kind of the technology based on our customers' footprint, you know, the resources that do the job, and experts that keep essentially up to speed with what's coming next.
But Mandeep wouldn't have gotten where he is without a lot of help along the way.
MEDA was phenomenal in helping me through this whole financial downturn where we were growing. Our needs for finances were growing, but the banks were tightening. So MEDA helped me. They understood my vision. They understood what I brought to the table, that I was not as big a risk as some other small businesses, and helped me procure a loan through the business, through a bank, okay, so I could continue on the path of growth.
Somehow, this husband and father of 3 still finds time for his passions like cricket, golf, and spending time with his family, even though one essential member is no longer here.
Last year or so has been kind of trying for me. My father passed away, who came to the U.S. and brought me here. And so it's kind of tough to have this huge award, although I've been, you know, receiving awards, but this is such a special award that I wish he was here to see me receive. And I know he's going to be watching. I'm going to miss my dad.
But hopefully, as MEDA's Entrepreneur of the Year,
I am humbled by what MEDA, MMSDC, the state of Minnesota, and this country have given to me as an opportunity.
He'll be part of a much larger family for years to come.
Best is yet to come, and I'm trying to do new things and be innovative. So I haven't reached where I want to be, and that's what keeps challenging me.